What is going on, YouTubeverse? John Stanek from Johnny Radio here, bringing you another album of the month, this time for April of 2022, and I could not be more excited than to be talking to you about Omnium Gatherum, the double LP from King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard, the six-piece out of Australia that's been making albums now for the last decade, and this is their 20th studio LP. So prolific, and I'm ashamed to say this is actually the first album of theirs that I've listened to. So excitingly, I get to go back and listen to their other 19 albums because I'm a fan overnight, man. This record is so good just from the opening track alone, the Dripping Tap, which is 18 plus minutes long, but it never gets old because you got so many different parts to the music. It opens a little slow, but then a minute into it, it gains this crazy momentum, and then you've got dueling guitar solos, and they're all amazing. Harmonica midway through the song. By the time it's toward the end and it's saying, you know, drip, drip from the tap, don't slip, you're singing along as if you've heard it before, and it is just incredible. Probably will be one of my top 5 songs of the year because it's just so amazing that it keeps your attention that long. And then the genre hopping begins. You got Magenta Mountain, which is kind of like an MGMT kind of influenced, laid back, cool alternative track that's very catchy. Then you've got a jazz-inspired Kepler 22B, another one of my favorites on this album, which has this cool piano loop that they build a song around. The drums are incredible on this song. They are on the whole album, but I mean, these guys are so competent, but also so fun. Like, you got from there, you go into a heavy metal song called Gaia. That's the lyrics are so ridiculous. Like, I am you, I am me, I am God, I am no one, I am Gaia. And it's like so ridiculous, but it's also so well done. Like a different time signature. From there you go. They even have a hip-hop song, too, actually, on this album, Sadie Sorceress, and then later in the album, The Grim Reaper. There's also another metal song later in the album, Predator X. So the second LP out of the two almost kind of like goes back and recycles some of the genres that they did on the first one, but it's all good stuff. I mean, The Grim Reaper is actually one of my favorite tracks on the record. I also really love Persistence, which is like really fun, just groovy. There's a lot of funk-inspired tracks on here. Presumptuous also has like a little bit of a soul flavor to it. You even get some Latin flavor towards the end of the album with The Funeral, the closing track. There's a little bit of stuff towards the middle of this album, like The Garden Goblin and Blame It on the Weather, which are just kind of silly and feel a little bit like filler tracks, although they're, kind of endearing the more times you hear them. Evilest Man is another track that's really strong and has a really important message. But these guys, man, I'm just blown away, especially, I can't think of another record since the White Album that has so many different genres in one, where they're all done so well and it feels like one cohesive record. I just love it, man. I give this, at the current time, a very strong 8 out of 10. Highly recommend it. I'd have to say, if I had to pick my 2 favorite tracks, the Dripping Tap and Kepler 22B are the best. But there's so much good material here. And again, I can't wait to go back and listen to the rest of their stuff. So let me know in the comments below what you think. Have you heard this album yet? If not, please check it out right away. Let me know in the comments below what are your 2 favorite tracks on the album. And if you're a King Gizzard fan and have heard some of their other albums, where do you think I should go next? Do you think I should start at the beginning and go in order, or start with some of their best albums? Let me know what you think. And guys, I'm a King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard fan. Never thought I would say that. I think it's one of those cases of like, I saw their name multiple times. I can't remember where, but I was like, they sound a little too weird. I was thinking like along the lines of Mothers of Invention, that kind of thing where it's weird for weird's sake. So it was almost like I was canceling them before listening to them, and I'm so glad that I had an open mind enough to give them a chance and now be a fan. So let that be a lesson to all of you, and thank you guys so much for watching. We got album reviews, we got top fives every Friday, big countdowns, and so much more. Thank you for watching, and as always, Viva la vinyl. So guys, thanks so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and be sure to ring the bell for notifications so you can always see great quality content like you're seeing on the screen right now. Thank you so much for supporting Johnny Radio, and I'll see you soon.